Today we're taking a look at these NFL matches, which are happening on Monday, November 1st, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. New York Giants vs Kansas City Chiefs. The Giants have a pretty good passing game, 260.6 IP, though that's partially due to the fact that they're behind a lot. They are averaging just 91.7 rushing yards per game, and for them to have success against the Chiefs, they need to be better on the ground. Defensively, they allow 125.6 rushing yards per game, 27th, but that won't matter much in this game. They allow 275.7 passing yards, 26th, and that has to be shorn up here. Getting pressure on Mahomes is essential but not impossible, considering their offensive line has not been sharp. Patrick Mahomes threw for 206 yards last week with 1 int and did not produce a touchdown against the Titans. You can talk about dropped passes and interceptions going off receivers' hands. Those things have happened this season, but he has 9 interceptions and has fumbled 4 times while throwing for 2,092 yards and 18 TDs. Last week, he was the leading rusher with 35 yards, and not having Clyde Edwards-Helaire hasn't helped. But the revamped offensive line is struggling. The offense went scoreless in the first half last week against the Titans, who were up 27-0 at the half. The run defense held Tennessee to just 103 yards, but the pass defense gave up 266 yards in the air to Ryan Tannehill and company. Our first betting advice is to pick Kansas City Chiefs minus 9.5 on the season. The Chiefs are 4th in the league in passing offense, with an average of 301.1 yards per contest this season. Kansas City stands 14th in the league in rushing offense, as they grind out 118.1 yards per game on the year. The Chiefs are 8th in the league in scoring offense, as they put up an average of 26.9 points per contest. Kansas City stands 27th in scoring defense by allowing 29 points a game this year. Patrick Mahomes is the signal caller for the Chiefs, and he's completed 187 of 277 passes for 2,093 yards, with 18 touchdowns and 9 interceptions on the year. He's second on the team in rushing with 219 yards plus a score this season. Chad Henne is 11 of 16 for 82 yards. In the run game, rookie Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been the feature back with 65 carries for 304 yards this season. Darrell Williams contributes 52 carries for 181 yards and 4 scores this season. There is no shortage in targets in the passing game, highlighted by Travis Kelce's 45 receptions for 533 yards and 4 scores this season. Tyreek Hill, 52 catches, 641 yards, 5 TD, Mecole Hardman, 30 grabs, 289 yards, TD, and Byron Pringle, 17 catches, 243 yards, 2 TD, all have at least 200 receiving yards on the year. Harrison Butker has hit all 23 extra point attempts and 7 of 8 field goal attempts, with a long of 54 this season. On the year, the Giants are 13th in the league in passing offense, as they average 260.6 yards per game through the air, and 26th in rushing offense, as they grind out 91.7 yards per contest on the ground. New York is 25th in the league in scoring offense, as they average 19.9 points per game this season, while they stand 23rd in scoring defense by allowing 25.7 points per contest. Daniel Jones has completed 153 of 241 passes for 1,727 yards, with 5 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, while leading the team with 229 yards and 2 scores on the ground. Mike Glennon is 16 of 25 passing for 196 yards with 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions in his limited action. Saquon Barkley contributes 54 carries for 195 yards plus 2 scores, while Devontae Booker adds 49 carries for 156 yards and 2 scores. Sterling Shepard leads the team with 28 receptions for 299 yards, plus a score on the year. Kadarius Toney, 23 catches, team-high 317 yards. Kenny Golladay, 17 grabs, 282 yards. Darius Layton, 12 catches, 190 yards, TD, and Evan Engram, 20 catches, 171 yards, are each over the 150-yard receiving mark on the season. Graham Gano has hit all 8 extra point attempts and 15 of 17 field goal attempts, with a long of 55 this season. Our second betting advice is to pick under 52.5.